up and sit down.
There you go. Look at that. On time and everything. How profesh am I? Hello, folks. Colin here, Festa 67's workshop. Welcome to the Friday Frolic with me, Festa 67's workshop, and him, the Foxter. Yes, folks, it's that time of the week. Don't forget, if you want to help me out and keep this channel alive and going, you can do so by heading over to patreon.com/Festa67's workshop, or you can click the join button below and become a member, or you can click a $sign and get a super chat in. Gets your name in a big box of colourful goodness, and you get a bit of on-screen air guitar, folks. Yes. Let's just quickly check the YouTubes, make sure we're going out, which we are. What else is there? Don't forget also bench, belly, beverage, biscuit, and all of that lot. What's in the belly? What's on the bench? What is your biscuit and beverage of choice? There you go.
Anything else that starts with B you can think of.
So I'll have a quick scoot through the chat. It's literally me, you, and Scale Modelling Chaos in at the moment. Who's put in what his girl's name is going to be next month. Evening, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Ivy has spoken, and my new name for next month is going to be Aurora. Personally, I think she is planning on giving me Disney princess names going forward. Oh dear. Well, we have our very own Disney princess, so yeah, you're amongst friends there.
I resemble that remark.
So you're still Athena for tonight, and then your new name will be
I think we fully support him being named after Disney princesses.
Absolutely. What am I carrying on building this week? I am carrying on doing my Brabham fan car. Yeah, so I'm carrying on doing that at the moment. So I'm going to be doing a bit more engine work on that one. What are you up to? And also, how's you and how's my mum doing, mate?
This week, I'm carrying on with Horsey Mans. I've got 3 Horsey Mans left to do. I'm not going to get them done tonight, but I'll try to get 2 done.
Yeah.
And then eventually I can get rid of these and start building something else.
Oh, happy days.
Might be the Orc Bone Crusher truck thing next time.
Exactly. Jeff Light is in, says, hi, Cole Fox and all in Chatland. Hello, Jeff, how you doing, mate?
Hey, Jeff. And the Bobbins has just popped in and says a word I'm not going to even begin. He says, chassis.
Chassis.
Says, chassis.
Yeah. Hello, Bobbins. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Lovely to see you.
Yes, I'm fine. My wife is fine. She went to bed at 10 o'clock tonight because she's a lazy cowbag. And there you go.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had one of her very quiet 2-hour days.
Yeah, well, she knows it's an early finish on a Friday, you see.
Yeah.
So I try and get her up early, but that does, because I think you get up early, then you can go to bed early.
Yes.
It doesn't work that way. She gets up at the normal time and still goes to bed early.
Sounds about right then.
Yes. How are you, my friend?
I'm all right, mate. Yeah, been a quiet week. Mostly been doing the filming, catching up on the part works, as you know. Bit of video editing on A.Models videos and the like. So, yeah, it's been an interesting little week, to be quite honest with you. A very productive one.
Good. I've done absolutely nothing whatsoever because I'm in the pit of a doldrum at the minute. You know, when you just got no motivation to do anything.
Yeah.
Last few weeks I've been really in the bottom of a slump, and it's like...
Yeah, you're in CBA mode, aren't you?
Yes. I go through big slumps like this, and it's just like... So I've just been playing Stalker this week because I've just got no motivation to do anything. It's just... So, yes.
Yeah, your creative juices aren't flowing.
Yeah, by the time I've done all the, Mama Wolf stuff and everything else, it's like...
Yeah, I know the feeling, mate.
Yes, it comes and goes. So, yeah, I've been playing a lot of Stalker this week. Stalker 2 and the original Stalkers, which have just come out as an enhanced edition.
Yeah.
So, yes. I've been stalking through the zone.
Happy days.
Cheeky breeky.
See what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Been getting me cheeky breeky on. Oh, no cheeky breaky of them.
As long as you're having fun and it's keeping the brain going, that's the key.
Yeah, it has been. Although I actually noticed, and I've probably done this for my entire gaming life, I didn't realise this, but when I'm playing a video game, I sit there with my mouth agape.
Oh, do you really?
And I only realised it this week because I saw my reflection in the telly screen. I'm like, I've been sitting like that for the last 3 hours. I've always done that all my life. I just sit there.
Connor is in, says hi to everyone. Stephen Haynes Models is in, says hi, Festa and Foxx. Hi to Jeff, the Bobbins and Connor. Jeff says, we're both fine, thanks, Carl, and trust that all is well with everyone. And he's saying hi to Steve. Yes, Jeff, we're fine. Big hugs for Maggie. And yeah, it's Spanish GP this week, mate, isn't it? So, yeah. It was a good weekend last week because, yeah, it was a bit of everything on last week.
Yeah. I was full of a cold this week as well, so I managed to shake
that. Oh, I've been all right, cold-wise, but...
Yeah, it wasn't really... It was just, you know, when you get bunged up and you're like...
Yeah, you're a bit derpy, a bit blarpy, was you?
Blarpy, I like that word.
Bit of blarpage going on.
Yes.
That was what I was doing, getting me nippers out.
Horsey number 18. Some parts. Let's get some parts. Oh, we've got. Just remembered.
So yeah, got bangers and mash tonight.
Oh, do you know what I've got for my dinner? Bangers and mash.
Beef and tomato pot noodle.
Bangers and mash.
Oh, nice.
But mine is one of the ones I get for Mum that you bang in the microwave for Mum to eat, and it's like she hasn't had it, so I'm like, it's going to go out of date, so I'll just wolf that down. And the mash comes in as this kind of like lozenge shape. You just pick up and.
Oh right, yeah.
It all gets munged up with chopped up sausage, and then I put it in some bread, and it makes a full meal that way.
Mash with a bit of moutarde in it.
Oh yeah, dot of butter and a bit of moutarde. I'll tell you what, I've started liking that I never thought I'd be interested in.
What's that?
Tomato sandwiches, tomato butties, as Mum calls them.
Yeah, oh nice, yeah.
She loves a butty where it's just bread, mustard. Pepper and tomato sliced.
Yeah.
And she had some the other day, and she only ate 2 of them. So I thought, I'm hungry, I'll just nibble them. And I'm like, oh, these are really good.
Yeah.
I don't even like pepper, but they're really nice.
Got to be done, mate.
Blew my head off with the pepper light because I wasn't used to it. Because she likes lots of pepper.
Was you doing skippity skips? Oh, it's pepper. Oh, like, my lips are tingly. They vex me, they do.
My lips are tingly and not for any of the right reasons. And we've discovered in recent months that Mum always seems to have a liking for like hot chilies.
Oh right, yeah.
I say to her, like, when I get some, do you want mayonnaise dip or the burn your entire esophagus dip? I want the one that will kill me. Okay, we'll get that one.
Good girl.
Yeah, she's a bit of a monster. Like that.
A legend she is.
Yeah, someone has to deal with the consequences, but never mind. Right. 77, 78. We're due for a bit of warms this weekend, aren't we?
Yes, it's supposed to be a little bit spicy round the gills, mate.
Yes. It said up to 26 degrees on the internet, which means we'll be about 24. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. 7.
What else is going on? James is in, says evening, Colin, Fox and all in chat. Hello, James. How you doing, mate?
Hello.
Jeff says apparently Horner is, or has, been talking to other things. Yeah, there was a rumour going around on CrashNet that he'd been approached by Ferrari, which I can imagine good old Fred Vaseline ain't too happy about, I must admit.
This is racing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah. Is that the media looking for a story that isn't actually there?
That is what they do.
Yeah, it'd be an interesting one. I personally can't see it happening, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can't actually see what Ferrari would gain by doing that, to be honest.
They're probably hoping profit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Fred's done a bad job. It's just, it's a culmination of things, but dare I say it, it's Ferrari haven't won for a good few years now, the title, and it's a bit like the England football team. They think they've got a divine right to win, and it doesn't always work out like that at the end of the day.
My friend Nicky, who was a massive McLaren fan,
would
literally throw you out of the house if you even so much as mentioned Ferrari.
Yeah.
She literally would tell you to leave and come back for at least a week.
Should be irrelevant now then, because McLaren are doing very, very nicely. But it's that cycle of F1, it ranges from one team to the other. It's just how it is.
Mm-hmm.
The evolutionary cycle it is.
Yeah, sadly, she never got to see the match because they went through a bad patch, didn't they? Really bad patch in McLaren. She wasn't around after she didn't live to see that. Sadly for her.
Yeah,
she was an absolute massive fan, but she never saw them pick up again.
Absolutely. Athena hates Horner, but purely because of work, I had to remove over 75k from his account. Granted, it was because of a muck up. I still don't agree with you about. Yeah, he's one of those Marmite characters, isn't he? He's either liked or he's disliked. Yeah, I mean, it's one of them, innit?
It's a bit crazy the amount that sports people get paid.
He's very quick to point the finger at other teams, but when he bends the rules, oh no, his team are purer than pure. And it's like, look, you can't throw stones in glass houses and expect not to get critiqued yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But he's very quick at doing that, and that's what I don't like. He's always the first one to be appealing to the FIM, or the FIA, sorry, and so but that's what a team principal should do. So he plays the game and he plays it well, but sometimes I just think that if he was to look at his conduct, he might want to do things differently, but
maybe there's a bit of the sociopath in him or something.
Oh yes, I do think that he's got that coercive controlling thing about him, and there were allegations allegedly, all of that lot, but it isn't still proven guilty, just to cover my own backside.
I think that kind of aggressive sport, racing and stuff, I think you kind of have to have a bit of that in you to.
Oh, definitely.
There's some sports where you can be a nice guy, but there's some sports where it's like, no, nice guys don't win.
I mean, they came in as a drinks manufacturer. No one rated them. No one thought they would do anything, and they kind of did. So part of you's got to take your hat off to him for that. But yeah, there's something. I can't put my finger on it. There's a Marmite effect, isn't there? And it's one of those. 79 and 80. Right, what have we got going on there? Got a bit of that going on.
You've got a bit of that going on, is what you've got.
In there. So yeah, that's how that goes.
You're doing functional greebles, is what you're doing.
I am doing greeblage.
Functional greebles.
Yeah, go.
Oops. Curses. 81 again.
What's everyone's plans for the rest of the weekend then? Have you got family down, friends over, that sort of thing? Chunks is in, saying hello.
Hey, Chunks.
He's saying hello to Stephen and Jeff. So yeah, what have we got planned this weekend, folks? Anything good? Are you like me, going to be watching the motor racing, or are you doing other stuff? Are you doing a bit of gardening? Are you going out to see something, a show or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Because I am that nosy. I need to know all of the things.
Yes. And I need to know exactly what foods you will be taking in to your bodies for specific reasons.
Exactly. Because we are a right pair of nosy minis, aren't we, mate?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't actually own any curtains, but if I did.
Oh, yeah, that has gone in there yet. Thought it was.
You know what
Happy
I've eaten
days.
today?
What's that
I've
gone?
literally eaten 2 tiny, tiny party sausages.
Oh, really?
I say it all day.
Wow. Chunk is going to do a bit of fishing. Oh, nice. What's that? Sea fishing, coast fishing. Yeah, happy days,
fishing.
mate. Nice one.
Oh, yes, it's the wrong way around, aren't they?
Being an Aussie, it's probably offshore marlin fishing or swordfish or something like that, you know, because...
Yeah, being an Australian, he's probably like tickling trout, but actually pulling up sharks and stuff because he's just hard Australian that can just stick his hand in the water and pull a marlin out or something.
Yeah, it'll be there. Unlike you, Poms, this is proper fishing, proper manly Aussie fishing, mate.
That's not fishing. This is fishing.
Yeah, called out a knife. Now that's a knife. River fishing, absolutely. Connor's got his first shift marshalling at the local cart track. Good for you, mate.
Ooh.
Brilliant.
Nice.
Yeah, good for you. I still got my marshalling tabard from Silverstone in my cabinet next door. Back in the day.
Very posh, that having a tabard, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Very swish.
Yes, a very epic job they all do, marshals, because they are the unsung heroes. Because without them, there wouldn't be the racing. So, yeah.
Exactly.
It's that simple. I always say they are the most important people in F1 and MotoGP. So, good for you, mate.
Oh, dear God, Games Workshop, you've done it again, you absolute chunks.
Are you having a whipple?
They've mislabeled more parts, misnumbered them. Again, they've said that C98 is a bloke's arm with a gun. It's not. It's the thing the gun goes in. So they've misnumbered them. It's like a whole bunch of stuff they've misnumbered in instructions. You had one job, whoever you were, that got all these numbers wrong.
Vexes you, it does. Go on.
Yes,
that's what you're thinking.
I've got no idea which bit I'm supposed to, which arm. It doesn't really matter, I suppose, does it? Let's see. I wonder if it's C85, which they say is the one. Yes, there you go.
Could well be, mate. Could well be, dear.
Generally, if they've got one bit wrong, it's just swap around. There we go. I don't know. You just can't get the staff, can you?
Chunk says, I'm only 1 kilometre from the ocean, but only 100 metres from the river. I have the best of both worlds. A bit spoiled. Happy days. Good for you. Bobbin says, and bull sharks. So all over the place, yes. Beautiful country, Australia. It really is. But everything wants to eat you and kill you.
Yeah, everything's... Even the grass is probably dangerously dangerous. I'd love to go to Australia, but I also would never sleep.
Yeah.
Or go into a building or anything. I'd be like, I'm going to get in this car, but I want all the air vents closed.
Yeah. Just imagine you going to the lab. Yeah, you'd be like, oh dear. God. Yeah, I'm really petrified now. Yeah.
Yes. I would not be an outdoor dunny bunny, put it that way.
No.
Right, let's make a little man, shall we?
You're making a little man, are you?
I make a little man for my little tank. Not really. Jeff says, another quiet weekend, Formula One, and I'm building a brick build of the Deathbringer battle drone.
Oh, nice one.
I put too many R's in that, didn't I? Right. And we're cleaning. God, it's a long time since I've been kart racing. Must be a good 15, 20 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Long
so
overdue, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Last time I went kart racing, I pulled over. I think we got to the end of the race, and I leant back to talk to someone and just rested my arm on the. It went psst on the engine. I was like, "Ow, that hurts."
The thing I used to like about the TT was watching the motorcycles and sidecars going round because, yeah, that's insanity on 3 wheels, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Especially on a road circuit.
I don't know who you feel more sorry for, the rider or the bloke in the
passenger.
In the sidecar who's got no control over any of it, very little control.
Yeah.
It's like you're just being hurtled around a track.
When you see how they throw themselves around and hang off the bike, you're like, that's total faith in the rider, isn't it? The driver.
Oh, yeah.
It really is because, yeah, one false move and they're both in the mire, aren't they? Let's be honest.
But you have to ask. I mean, obviously, if you're the rider, controlling the bike, you've got some serious riding skill. But if you're the person in the sidecar,
yeah,
are you just luggage? I mean,
no, you're the most important part of the outfit, mate.
Because, I mean, you're going in a rally car, you've got, like, the guy with the clipboard telling you, Slippy Baby left 5 and that kind of thing, because he's a navigator, so he's important.
Yeah.
But what does the person in the...
Put it this way, the passenger keeps the bike on the track, mate.
Ah.
Portable
like
ballast.
the guy that hangs off the side of a yacht.
Yeah, portable ballast, mate.
Yeah.
Without him, yeah. I wouldn't want a corner without a passenger on the bike, you know.
Is there a career in it though, or do you just is it like being
yeah,
a sparring partner?
Yeah, it's a career thing.
Yeah.
It's a vital part of the outfit at the end of the day. You can't have one without the other.
Okay.
Because, it is portable ballast. It's the best way of describing it.
Yeah. You're the gravity wrangler.
Yeah.
Gravity wrangler, if you prefer. Doctor Who reference.
Yeah, I can get to all of that. So.
He keeps all 3 wheels on the track, says Stephen Haynes.
Exactly.
Wheels on the track go round and now.
Yeah, without him, yeah.
Without him, there'd be some crying in the showers tonight.
So he did there.
Aye. Oh, he's blown his... Oh, that was the best thing comment I ever saw. Was I was watching, I think it was Australian rally of some sort. This is years ago.
Yeah.
And in this country, like, the rally was kind of boring. I mean, the rally wasn't, but the presenters and stuff. But this was like, I think it was on Channel 4. And it was Australian off-road rally, and they had like something I'd never seen before, which was a heady cam.
Yeah.
Like, camera in the headlights for those that don't know. And it's like, this is amazing, because I wasn't into motorsport, but I'm like, wait, you've got a camera in the grill, and this looks incredible.
Yeah.
And this car is going around the track, and it kind of went off the road and rolled about 18 times into the brush. And the commentator's like, oh no, he's blown his trousers.
Nice
one. And I'm like, damn, we need some better commentators on our sport, because these guys are great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got the heady cam. Blown his trousers.
It's one of them, you sit there and you are in awe of the folks, you know what I mean? Because, it takes a certain kind of person to do this sport. And, yeah, you got to have a sense of maverickness about you, haven't you? Because...
balls of steel also.
Yeah, you have. You've got to have a set of nads to die for, mate, because, yeah. I have the utmost respect for them.
Or anybody that throws themselves at hundreds of thousands of miles an hour around a track.
Yeah. Way to look at it is every week these guys and girls are putting their lives at risk to entertain us. And don't get me wrong, there's tragedies. It happens, more so in the motorcycling, but it happens, and it's the law of averages at the end of the day. Sooner or later, it will happen. And it's a shame. It always is, but like I say,
when they get into it.
That's what I was about to say, dear. I stupidly paused again.
You shouldn't do that.
I think I'd learn by now, wouldn't you?
No. I always strike when you least expect it.
He's there. He's like a little trip hammer. Cool.
I have huge respect for bike racers, says Connor. I race karts myself, but having seen what I'm like with 4 wheels, I don't trust myself on 2. Southwest Monster laughs.
Yeah, it's huge admiration. I really do. It's, yeah.
See, I'm such a rubbish driver that I don't even go over 50, 55 miles an hour on the inside lane. I stay there and I stick at 50 or 60 and I'm like, oh, happy, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're a very nervous driver, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't mind driving around, potting around on normal roads, but motorways and big dual carriage now, I don't like it. I'm just one of those people that I'm not comfortable hurtling along in a metal box that will kill me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, mate.
It's probably why I buy knackered old cars all the time, because I know they can't go very fast. Like my old Land Rover, I was quite happy sitting on the inside lane at 50 because that's all it could do.
Yeah.
Occasionally it would get in the slipstream of a truck and go maybe 5 miles more and be downhill or something.
Yeah, get dragged down the hill, you'll be going, brakes.
Yeah.
This speed, it vexes me.
Yeah. Surely no one can survive at this speed.
Yeah.
He's still in first gear, Fox.
It's flailing the skin off my cheeks.
Ah. I was always really tempted to put the windshield down, flop it down, get the roof off. But I never did because I suddenly realised I'd love to be driving around like where I live with the roof off and the windscreen down in the summer.
Yeah.
Because it'd be really cool, as in temperature cool. But then I thought I'd have to wear racing goggles.
Yeah.
Driving goggles. I have to wear driving goggles because you'd just be assaulted by debris and bugs and stuff. And that put me off it in the end.
Absolutely.
How cool it'd be to drive a Land Rover around with no roof and the windscreen down. That'd be awesome. It would have been a taste sensation.
I've got to come back and do that bit.
What's everyone had for their dinner this evening, or what are you having for your dinner?
Bangers, a bash of beans is what I'm having.
Yeah, I'm having bangers and mash and some tiger loaf to make sandwiches.
Yeah, it's what I'm going to be having today. It's like, yes.
I haven't got any beans.
Oh, Lammer kid, show me on the dolly.
I know. I'll tell you what, I was thinking of Festa the other day.
Oh dear.
I was playing Fallout 3. I sent you a picture. I was playing Fallout 3. And I was looking through my inventory and my Pip-Boy, and there it was, a tin of pork and beans. So I sent Festa a picture saying, in your honour, I shall collect thousands of these. The first thing I thought when I saw this tin of pork and beans was Festa.
Pork and beans.
Festa would be like, that's my game of the year now, that. Like when I play Fallout, I collect something like, I usually collect like either skulls or I collect like old money.
Yeah.
So I have bathtubs full of like skulls or money, but I can see Festa collecting tins of pork and beans. Baths full of them in his house.
Get your pork and beans here, folks, for £8 a pound. Bill is in. Evening all. LWM.Models is saying hello to everyone. Hello, Bill. How you doing, mate? Lovely to see you and all of that. Sneaking in there.
Yeah. I just heard like a train outside go, bah, bah. The first thing I thought was, this is the age of the train. God.
Yeah. The old British Rail advert.
Yeah. I could see you singing it as a pub singer.
Oh, yeah.
Age of the train.
This is the age of the train.
Chew, a chew.
Chew and a chew, and Barley and his McGrew.
And Cuthbert and Dibble too.
There you go. We need to get out more.
We are idiots, aren't we, basically?
Pretty much, mate. I like being an idiot.
Yep. Jeff says, dinner for us was fish and also the chips.
Oh, nice one. Happy days.
Germans call it die Fish und Chips. Das ist richtig.
So we did there. Fish and chippen.
Right, Fish and Chippen gefahren. Bill says, my insides are trying to come out the outside. I'll start that again. My insides are trying to come to the outside at the moment, which is a lot of fun, not.
Oh, bless you. Sorry
I don't think humans are meant to be reversible.
Yeah, not having much luck lately, mate. You've been a bit poorly bad for a while now, haven't you, mate?
Yeah.
Well, get well soon, us.
Oh, my nose is exploding.
Oh, mate, that's been my thing lately. The constant nose streaming.
Yeah. It's like I've not got hay fever. I've just got...
I can be all right. The minute I start to film, it starts. So you're constantly blowing and clearing your nose. It's like, 50,000 video transitions later.
Yeah. If you ever see a lot of jump cuts in a video, it's because we're either swearing, coughing, sneezing or something.
Yeah, I've either let one go, I'm blowing my nose, I've dropped something because I've twitched, or it's a nose cleansing solution. It's like, really?
Most likely is let one go.
There's been a few edits on there where I've let one go. And of course, I come back and I may still be giggling a little bit like a 5-year-old. It's like, yeah. I used to try and blag it by saying, yeah, sorry about that. I just had to go and answer the door. No, I didn't. I had done an almighty Festa trouser cough.
Oh, yeah. You should keep the unedited version for patrons.
I have blooper reels, yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's quite a big folder now. There's many bloopers in there.
I haven't really got any bloopers. I hadn't kept bloopers, but if I did, it'd all just be swearing. Because I've got the line wrong 3 times or something.
Yeah, I have the blooper reel and the WYWOBB reel.
Yeah, the blue for the dad's reel. Because it's
yeah, because nothing like, I get the woody woodpeckers where I'm trying to put in a screw and one hand won't talk to the other. So 55 million attempts later, it's getting old by then, and that's when the WYWOBB starts. And it's like, many of those.
I do hope that when you put your blooper reel together, you sit there at the start with a clipboard.
I honestly don't think YouTube would allow me to post it. Some of them are quite brutal.
You may have to leave it as unmonetized then, I guess, or patrons only.
Yeah, it'd have to be patrons only. Yeah.
I never knew Festa knew those kinds of words.
Do you remember that first time we heard Ted speak grown up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's up there, mate. There was one I did. It was, what was it? I think it was an episode of RoboCop.
Oh, yeah.
And I did 35-minute video and got 6 minutes of footage that was usable. In the end, what I had to do is take it all back apart and then refilm it again. Yeah, because I just couldn't use the content because, I had a huge wibble.
Self-wibble.
And by the end of it, my blood pressure was through the roof. My tremors were 10 times worse than if I hadn't have had the wibble. My numbers spiked. So, it took me about an hour to recover before I could carry on filming. And I was like, what was the point of that? At the time, it felt good.
Yeah. So that's the funny thing. When you watch our videos, you can, if somebody's canny enough, they'll see when we've edited and then we've come off the back of a wibble because we'll sound slightly angry, even though we're trying not to be. You can't hide it sometimes.
Yeah, it's one of them, but we eventually got there, and it wasn't the partwork's fault. It was builders' twitches. It's just part of it, but it can be frustrating when you've had 35 attempts to put one screw in. That's why normally if you see me with the claw of grabbiness, that's normally off the back of 15 attempts to try and pick a screw up with a magnetic screwdriver. And so
for me, it's I don't script them. Well, some stuff I do script, but I do it as a voiceover afterwards. I don't script it, but but the stuff when I used to just record it live. Yeah. I'd just say such drivel and I'd get really frustrated because I couldn't get the words right and I'd be like, oh, and I'd do it 40 times.
Yeah,
So
you're
frustrating.
too anal with it. It's like, yeah, you're only putting a screw in a bit of metal, but you like to sound all authoritative and don't you?
No, it's not that. It's just like I don't know. I'd just kind of not be able to say a word, and I'd just keep fluffing it, and I'd be like, oh.
I just let the camera roll. 9 times out of 10, I can do it in one sitting, but
I used to be able to.
yeah, I used to sit there and film it and then voice it over, but it's time now, you know what I mean? It's, you know, I have a couple of hours a day at the bench, so I like to try and cram as much in. If I've had to do a bit of transitional cuttage because of wibbling and twitching, so be it. But
yeah,
I mean, at the end of the day, I just look at it this way: I'm putting a screw to join 2 bits together in a part work. It's not a massive step-by-step model making tutorial type video, is it? So, but it is one of them. I've had some epic ones, and like I say, I've got a couple of gigabytes in a folder of stuff, and I watched some of it, and it was like, yeah, there's no way I could put that on the channel. It's like, yeah. But it does sound so funny when you hear yourself having a wibble, because when you're having the wibble, you don't actually realise what you're saying.
No, you're not. You don't hear yourself, do you?
No.
It's like,
And I have an ability to put myself down in very blunt terms that upsets the wife, because I'm trying to snap myself out of a twitchy situation and force myself to shape up type of thing, you know, because once the tremors start, if you allow them, they're there for the day. So you have to try to kick yourself in the backside to sharpen your senses up, snap out of it almost.
Yeah, giving yourself a verbal kick.
Yeah. So, Cole, some of the terminologies I use to describe my tremor or myself would probably offend a lot of people. But what they got to realise is you've got to do that. It's my way of coping with the conditions. And it always sounds a lot more brutal than it is. But when you play it back, it's quite funny.
Yeah.
Because, you know, some of the rhyming slang terminologies I use to describe myself are up there, you know, and it's like, yeah.
The kind of stuff you would never use to call somebody else, but you can more than justify calling yourself it.
Well, yeah, exactly, because at the end of the day, it's funny, Helen will say, oh, it really upsets me when I hear you speak like that. And the names you call yourself, you know, it's so upsetting. And I went, yeah, but I've heard that right. Because I have to tolerate this 24/7, 7 days a week. And not every day you can tolerate it as easily as others.
Nope.
And, you know, you've got to vent. Because if you don't vent, that's it. You get depressed. So what do you do? But it's quite funny playing it back.
Swearing is demonstrably shown to improve things like pain response and stuff and other things.
But yeah, it's just one of them.
Swearing is good for you. I urge people to look up on YouTube when they get a chance a wonderful video with Stephen Fry and Brian Blessed and a large fish tank full of very, very cold ice water. And there's a scientist there, and he's explaining to them how swearing actually reduces the pain response. And they do a little experiment, and it's so funny because it's Brian Blessed. And the point they're trying to make is, like, Stephen Fry, who doesn't normally swear a lot. Yes. The swearing has a great effect in ending the pain, whereas Brian Blessed, who swears like he breathes, it's a lesser effect for him because he's numbed to it because he swears all the time. But it's just funny watching Brian Blessed.
He takes it to legendary status, doesn't he?
Yep. But at one point, he's not allowed to use a swear word. He has to use a non-offensive word while he's got his hand in the ice.
Yeah.
It's just funny because he makes it sound like an offensive swear word, even though it's not a swear word. I think the word was tolerable. Tolerable. He even makes non-swear words swear words. Let's have a look at chat. Let's have a look. Bill says, not been on the bench in a month. I'm getting glue sniffing withdrawal.
Oh,
Less
bless.
headaches. Natasha's in, says, hi, Colin, chat. Just popping in to say hi and thumb up. I'm in hospital all evening, stuck in A&E, and I'm poorly. Catch you soon. We'll message you.
Yeah, no worries. You take care, Natasha.
Yeah. Take care, you. Free hospital Wi-Fi. Probably took about an hour to send that. Because of the hospital Wi-Fi. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's bish, isn't it?
Yeah. Although I have to say, it is handy when you know someone that works at a local hospital.
Oh, yeah.
Because they can give you their employee Wi-Fi password, and you get the proper decent better Wi-Fi, not the public
yes.
Wi-Fi.
I'm lucky with that whenever I go in. There you go, mate. That's the code. Thank you. Very glad. Yeah, I love you. You're my saviour.
Says, how come you get decent Wi-Fi speeds? And I'm struggling now. I said, it's
Yeah.
there, mate. So you know. Going to save my battery. Catch you soon, says Natasha.
You take care.
Stephen says, hope she gets better soon. Selfless Modeler says, okay, I'm off to try and catch a fish. Great to catch up. See you all next time.
You take care, Chunks. Mate, there you go. Stay safe and well, buddy.
Hopefully you catch something massive and not deadly and you can eat it.
Yeah. As long as it ain't a blue-ringed octopus.
Oh, yeah. Or a lionfish.
Yeah.
You don't get them in rivers. Then it's Australia, you would get lionfish. You get sharks in rivers in Australia. You get everything. You get, like, wolves in rivers. Tigers. Yeah, I was just fishing for some fish, and, like, this tiger came up from the water and bit my leg off. Brew. Crikey.
What a ripper.
Where were you? Well, it was just the drain by the side of the sidewalk, you know.
Was that Australian?
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah.
Not getting many people telling us what they've had for dinner in chat. It's most disappointing. I'm starving and I need to live vicariously.
Yeah, belly bench and beverages, folks.
Yeah.
We need to know all of it.
I need to feel like I've eaten after talking about all your dinners.
Absolutely. We need to know all the gory details.
Yes. And don't forget, folks, if my voice gets on your nerves and you just want to punch me, don't punch me, because that's not very nice. But what you can do is do a super chat and just tell me to shut up in the super chat. And it's £1, 1 minute per pound. I will shut up. Go into stealth mode.
Bless him.
Yep. It helps Festa out bigly. 2 ways. 1, because it gets me to shut up. And 2,
helps you out as well, because you get to build something. You don't distract yourself.
There is that. I broke my thing. I broke my little man's string.
It's surprising how much work you got done, isn't it? Because it was like,
Yeah.
It came off, he went, oh, I got loads of work done tonight. I said, yes, because you got told, shut up.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It all goes towards Festa's. Is it still your 3D printer fund? Is that what we're looking at?
Yes.
Yeah, 3D printer fund. For dinner, I had chicken pie, mashed peas, says Stephen Hayes Models.
Oh, nice one.
And Bill says, I had ice bun with my coffee earlier. Only the Brits can put icing on a hot dog bun and call it a cake. Yeah, but it's nice though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the laziest cake, but it's so nice. It's true though. Only we could do that.
Brits privilege, mate.
Yeah. Lazy cuisine. Oh, I've broken that one as well. Gosh darn it.
You're having a right old sesh this week, and you're breaking stuff.
Two lots of rain. Mind you, I can stick them back together again because it only goes in one place. But gosh darn it. See, I was very restrained there. JC Bricks and Builds. Belly, pork loin, chops with mash and sliced carrots. Also just finished a couple of tuna mayo rolls.
Oh, nice one.
Bench, Henoxian Thor Gundam Kit, beverage, Pepsi Cherry.
Oh, nice one.
I can't help thinking when I say the phrase pork loins, I can't help thinking of the movie Trading Places.
Yeah. Because you're going back now.
Yeah, because they're talking about pork bellies, aren't they?
Pork bellies, yes.
Pork bellies.
There's the winner of the bet, $1. Yeah, classic film.
And I've just had a vague flashback as well. Not that I remember any of the actual film. I've just remembered a film with Richard Pryor called The Toy.
Oh, right, yeah.
And there's just one scene where he works in this toy store, and there's just one scene where he's this giant wheel thing that you're standing and rolling. He's rolling around the store because he's stuck and he can't get out of it. And he's going, Wonder Wheel, stop. And then the rich guy says, right, I'm gonna pay you to entertain my son forever. And I don't remember much more about that.
Richard Pryor, there's a blast from the past.
Richard Pryor and what's his face?
Gene Wilder.
Wilder together. Oh, it's just
mate, yeah, stir crazy.
Yeah, stir crazy. And what was the one with the hear no evil, see no evil? That was
yeah. Yeah, they were a great comedy duo.
Oh, yeah. It's worked so well together.
Sadly, no
from
longer
MASH passed
with us,
away
are
today.
they? Sorry?
Oh, Hot Lips from MASH passed away today.
Okay.
What was her name? The actress.
Don't know. I've never watched MASH.
You've never watched MASH?
No.
Wow.
I have no idea.
Wow. That's quite impressive.
Why?
I don't know. It's just one of those things that was everywhere at one point.
Never appealed to me. Don't know why. Just didn't.
Yeah.
I can now see you go, shame.
No. It's just more just like, wow. Loretta Swit was the name. She must have been old.
Yeah, because it was Alan Alda, wasn't it, MASH?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alan Alda, he's in his 80s, I think, late 80s.
Yeah, I think he's still with us, isn't he, Alan Alda?
Yeah, he's still going. I liked him in West Wing as the...
he was good, wasn't he?
As the Republican dude.
I liked everyone in West Wing.
Well, yeah, there is that. There's no bad characters. I saw some other series that came out later afterwards, and it was some similar kind of thing. I can't remember what it was now, but I'm sure it had like half the same actors in it doing a similar sort of president thing. I don't know if it was Designated Survivor or something else.
Yeah, the one with Kiefer Sutherland.
Or there was some. It was a light-hearted one, whatever it was. And it had like half the same actors. I'm like, really? Okay.
Yeah, West Wing has got to be the best ever political drama.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
There are people out there that would dispute that, but I'm like, yes.
No, they could dispute it, but they'd be wrong. It's just the best.
It's just one of those shows that,
Yeah, every single bit of casting in that show was perfect. There was no bad casting at all.
No.
Everything was spot on. They got it right every single time. Because there wasn't a character that you didn't just love.
Well, originally Martin Sheen's character wasn't supposed to be a regular recurrence, was it? It was.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like Veep, wasn't it? Like where the president's never.
But he had such an impact that they're like, yeah, we've got to keep this character going.
Oh yeah.
He did play it well.
Just the humour in it was so good. So it wasn't just slapstick rubbish. It was very, very clever humour.
It wasn't overdone, was it? It was just right.
Very intelligent, and they invented the walk and talk. The sort of walk along, having a conversation along the entire length of the set. They kind of pioneered that.
Thanks for describing what a walk and talk was, because I was struggling to know what you meant, mate.
I'm talking for the people who may not know or have seen it. Not everybody would know what it meant.
It's like, clues in the name. Connor's bench is a panini bench sketching beverage water. Happy days. James has got pork loin chops with bash and sliced carrots. Just finished a couple of tuna mayo rolls. An Oxygen 4 Gundam kit is on the bench. A beverage is Pepsi Cherry. Or Cherry Pepsi even.
Cherry Pepsi. Never been a big Pepsi drinker.
Yeah, up the lips from Dash. Yeah, so they're Parkinson's or Alzheimer's. Oh, bless. Alan Alda's got Parkinson's, yeah. Yeah, it's sad, isn't it? But like Michael J. Fox, isn't it? You know, he's battled it for years, hasn't he? And
as he described it, the gift that keeps on taking.
Yeah. Yeah.
I found myself the other day, I've never seen the film, and it's just not really relevant, but I saw the poster art for what's his name? Oh God damn it! I'll come back in a minute when I remembered. My brain suddenly. I've had a brain
conversation
fart.
Then, mate, didn't it?
Yeah, I've had a brain fart. The comedian actor Robin Williams. My brain was just gone then. It was a poster for a Robin Williams film called Toys. I've never seen it.
Oh right. Yeah.
By all accounts, it wasn't very good.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I saw a picture of the poster, and it's just Robin Williams with a hat, and then it's like a bit arty-farty. And for some reason, the expression on his face just stopped me in my tracks.
Yeah.
Because it was like he was looking at the camera smiling, but there was like
it captured the inner demons.
Yeah, it was like a massive sort of sense of sorrow to his expression. It wasn't meant to be there. It was supposed to be like a slightly amusing picture, and I don't know if it's just me.
Because we all know the story. It's a poignancy about it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I could have been mistaken, but I just couldn't get... And I just stood there, sat there staring at it for like 5 minutes. I couldn't take my eyes away. It's like...
The eyes never lied with Robin Williams. Whenever you look back and see pictures, you can see that he's making people laugh, but on the inside he's crying, you know? And it's such a sad story. It really is. Very tragic.
But he was diagnosed with Parkinson's, wasn't he, before he died? Which was one of the things.
Lou Gray's Alzheimer's, wasn't it? The fast one.
Yeah.
Is it Lou Gray's or Lou Berry Alzheimer's or whatever it's called?
Lou Gehrig's disease, is that it?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, it's one of the things that led to it.
Very sad. But yeah, whenever you see him in any advert and that, you sort of... The eyes just tell that story, don't they?
Yep. No one can be that manic and without being that manic, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's like Gene Carey and his struggles, isn't it? You know, he's another one because he is such a manic personality. But he struggles with his demons and is quite open about it now. He never used to be open about it, but he is now.
Bill says, what's this community leaderboard thing and why do I have 75 XP? I ain't done now. That's what I was thinking too, but I don't know. Is that on? It's on chat, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
I'm not sure what that is. I've never seen that before.
I think it's rewards for the amount of chat interactions over time.
Yeah.
It's a new YouTube thing, isn't it?
Yeah. New thing YouTube brought in to encourage people to join in. free doner kebab from YouTube. You don't really get a free doner kebab.
Never know, do
Great
you?
if you did. Be great if you did. Imagine that. Do 10 comments in a live chat and you get a free kebab. I'd just be dead.
Oh, yeah, road trip. You'd be gone, wouldn't you? Be like, yeah, kebab, bye.
Yeah, just get me the ambulance now. On hot standby.
You'd never see Fox again. He's like, yep, done my duty.
I'd be like, spool up the statins. We're on. We're rolling. Apparently I've got 25 XP. I don't know why I've got 20. I only did one comment. I have no idea. It's all jolly good fun.
They try anything and everything at the moment, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. I've put in my sweeps for the Microsoft's $1 million sweepstakes that go in this month.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Yeah. I tried the last one, didn't win anything. But it's either $1 million or $10,000. Second prize. So we'll see. Either would be nice right now, to be honest.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Oh yes. The realities of life.
Mm-hmm. Although you win $1 million, it comes out about 750 grand, and then the inland revenue take most of that off you, and you're like, okay, I've got 50 quid, thanks.
Yeah.
What did you do with your £500,000? I bought a coffee from Starbucks, and that left me with 35 pence.
Yeah.
And that was a small.
Bobby says, yeah, or how the mighty algorithm. Yes, the algorithm of control. I'll do the distributor cap later. That can go on there. That one goes on there. Okay.
Goes there like that. Do you realise we've been going for an hour already?
I know, it's scary, isn't it?
I know, it's weird. It's like, morning, and suddenly 5 hours has gone past. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, we sit there and think, oh, yeah, it's plenty of time. And then all of a sudden it's like, yep, show's done.
Yep. Show's done, we're already in bed, asleep. Oh, man. Last night, right, I could not get to sleep last night. I was struggling to get to sleep, and I'm like, come on now. All I want is a nice little bit of sleep and a good cool dream, and then we'll be done. And I lay there, and I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm tossing and turning. I can't get to sleep. Eventually, I drop off after about 6 hours, and I've got about 2 hours left to go.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, I've got a couple of hours to go, at least, as long as I have a good dream. What did I dream about? I was in an office, and I had to fill out some document, and I couldn't quite find my pen.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't quite read the word, and it's like, I woke up and I'm like, that was just the worst point.
Oh, well, you're like.
I wanted adventure and excitement, and I got paperwork.
Well, that could only happen to you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ross is in saying hello, Scale Model Ninja. Hello there, glue sniffers. Hello, Ross. I hope you're doing all right, mate.
Mm-hmm. Sniffles.
Oh, the sniffle. So many sniffles.
I think for food later on, I might not have sausage and mash later, because it'll only be a couple of hours before I go to bed. So what I might have instead, I might make myself a PBJ on Tiger Loaf.
Oh, nice.
I got this peanut butter from the co-op.
Yeah.
I've never seen peanut butter like it. It's like it's not thick at all. It's not chunky. It's just like, it's almost like thick milk.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's so thin and flowy. It's really nice. It's very weird. I just like, oh yeah. But I don't like peanut butter on its own. I only like it when it's got jam in it.
Oh, right.
And only if it's raspberry jam. Strange,
man.
Yeah. But, you know, raspberry jam and peanut butter. Ooh. Get in. I might have that.
Yeah, that'll work, he says. That'll work. Why not? If it appeals, it appeals.
Yep. It fills the gap.
That's the whole idea, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, or I might just my current snack of choice at the minute is a little bowl with some olives, green olives, and a couple of handfuls of cashew nuts as a sort of slightly healthy snack.
Yeah.
It's both savoury and crunchy and kind of fills you up.
Answers or fills all of the necessary requirements. Get that on there.
I'm cleaning my helmet. Hey.
Sounded so wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Yeah. Well, I had 5.5, mate.
This is true. I thought you were 6 3/4.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Couple of more years.
You're not using the big toilet yet, then?
No.
The big toilet. When we people will know that we had in December, I had a toilet put in downstairs for Mama Wolf because she's living downstairs now.
Yeah.
But it's quite funny because it's got like one of those modern smart seats. It's got like the bidet built into it and it's heated and everything else. And she calls it the electric toilet. I'm like, well, yeah, it's
nice.
kind of not incorrect. Electric toilet.
Yeah, it's got all the technologies.
Yep. And I have to say, coming from me who spent all of my life not having no access to a bidet, it's a revelation.
Yeah, I've been using one for years, mate.
Yeah. It's a taste sensation.
Yeah. It's always funny when people used to come to the house. Why do you have a bidet? Well, why do you think? You know.
To water me plants. What do you think I've got one for?
And then, of course, they would use it because of curiosity. And it's like, oh, actually.
Oh, yeah, now I understand.
It's funny, that, isn't it?
The funny thing is, when I was growing up, like a bidet, like a separate bidet, was always like a proper hoity-toity middle class thing that we never had because we
yeah.
and stuff. But now it's like
people used to always snigger.
Yeah, but now you just get smart. Any of you out there who haven't got one, right? Get yourself a smart toilet seat. They're not expensive. And they're so good.
Yeah.
Heated seat, bidet function, drying. It's got a light on it. I don't know why you want a light, but it's got a light on it.
So that you can see when you're doing your... Yeah.
No, it's a light in the bowl.
Yeah, I know. I've got one.
Quite know why. Well, especially if you're on a Wii, I suppose you might need it. That's probably, that would make sense. Yes, it's quite a revelation.
Bless you. You're at that. It's still a novelty stage.
Yeah, all the things the middle classes took for granted in the 70s are now a new revelation to me. At some point, I'll get an Austin Princess and be mind blown.
Absolutely. Bill's chucking into a green pot noodle. Suddenly got a hankering.
Good man. Good man. I'm very tempted to buy a pallet of green pot noodles. I probably will at some point. Terribly bad idea, but right. It's time to drill out me barrel.
I see what he did there. Oh, we got
like I'm a native of the southern states.
See what we did there.
Hand me my pie mash and liquor. Still need to try that someday.
Oh, yeah, you'll be a full-blown cockney then, won't you?
Do you think I'll be impressed, whelmed, or underwhelmed? When
I never know with you, to be honest with you, because you're such a tart. You really are that person, you know, and it's like, yeah. So, yeah, I wouldn't like to hazard a guess, to be quite honest with you.
I like to try new, strange foreign dishes. I'm quite adventurous.
Foreign bloody dishes, you cheeky git. That would get you a that would get you a slap in the chops and be local. Condescending bastard.
My work here is done.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, how to offend a Londoner. Oh, God's sake, man. Right, what do we got?
Drill. Good man.
29. It's that one.
Getting better at drilling barrels out.
Happy days.
Slowly. Right, let's get these chappies
Oops.
installed and repaired. Ooh.
Ross says, what are you building like? Sorry, Ross, I got carried away. I thought you was only in to plug your live stream, mate. I'm building a Brabham, mate. There you go, one of them. I got distracted by you in the chat there, mate. You know what I mean? Thought he'd come in to see me. Silly man. I think I would have learned by now, wouldn't you?
Yeah. We never learn. We're children.
Yeah, for those that didn't know, Ross is streaming on Tuesday. Just thought, you know, I'd throw it in there just to let you all know. I love him. Don't ever change. Right.
Athena says, I got so lazy the night I just had 3 pot noodles and told myself I had 3 different chow mains. Works.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah. Because don't forget, if you have some bread with it as well, make little sandwiches, then that's pretty much the entire colour wheel of food groups.
Oh, yeah, that's all of them.
Apart from protein, because it's not meat. But
yeah.
There you go. It's a healthy diet, that.
All day long.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Brabham F1 car. The infamous fan car.
Do you know what they should do? They should. Pot noodle should make a pot noodle pot that's twice as big, so you can have 2 pot noodles in one pot. Like an empty one that you can just buy, like a washable.
Yeah, I just bung them in a bowl.
Yeah.
It's when you mix opposing flavours, it shouldn't work.
It does, that doesn't. Like green and brown actually work together really well.
Yeah. Does work a treat.
I was never a big fan of the chow mein flavour.
No.
The curry flavour was a bit lacking.
Yeah, do you remember the spicy one in the 90s?
The Bombay Bad Boy.
No.
Oh, no, not that one. The other one.
Nice and spicy or something. It came in an orange pot.
Oh, yeah. God, that's good. That was kind of like, yeah, I remember that. It had a kind of sweet flavour to it, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
But it was spicy at the same time. I remember that. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, hence why it was called hot and spicy.
Yeah. I forgot all about that one.
Yeah, it was a nice one. And then suddenly you couldn't get it anymore.
Mm.
No idea why either. It just disappeared.
Yeah. See, I've never forgiven them for bringing out the Doner kebab one and getting my hopes up, and then it was just, it's just exactly the same flavour as a Bombay Bad Boy.
No.
It's just a blank pot noodle with, I think, cumin sprinkled on it. It's like,
Yeah.
or whatever. It's like, it's just a Bombay Bad Boy. Well, that's probably I've never forgiven them for that.
Yeah.
Broke my heart.
Oh, broke your heart, did it? Show me on the dolly.
They broke all the noodles in my heart.
Oh, bless him. I would say I'm feeling sorry for him, but I'd be lying.
You would, because I'd never expect you to feel sorry for me for anything, because that would just be lies.
Yeah, that would be, yeah. Yeah, it'd be like, yeah. Yeah, tell me something you mean, Cole. That went well.
Yeah, unless you're setting up a GoFundMe, I don't believe it. We've got stringy things on me glue.
All the things, all the stringy things.
I hate when the thing comes out of the Tamiya cement lid.
Yeah.
It's really annoying. Push it back in then.
Yeah, it's all sent to vex you, dear.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Normality is written. Well, not normality, but you know.
As near as normality as it can be.
Yeah.
There you go.
It can be when it involves either of us. Which is
Right.
not very near at all.
And then we have got number 20, which goes down in there. I can imagine people cringing that I'm building the whole engine, but I build it, spray it with its predominant colour, and then I go in and detail it with a brush because it's easier for me.
Yep.
I don't see the
It looks
point.
fantastic at the end of it.
I could sit there, brush every individual component, but yeah.
I never got that because it's like, if you do all that, then doesn't that make the building a nightmare because you've got to be really careful with glue and...
Exactly. It's like different people build it a different way.
Yeah.
But I do it with all my bike engines. I build the whole lot as a sub-assembly ready to go, and then I spray the predominant colour. And then I'll go back in with all my life colour engine paints, and I pick out all the detail with an aerostat, because I find with a brush I can texture it, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And if you're doing cast, you can make it look like it's actually cast rather than a perfectly smooth finish, you know.
Yeah, it's that kind of
Dip all the
texture.
paint to create a textured effect, and not only that, I find brush painting therapeutic as anything.
Yeah. Plus you get to use the word stipple, which is a bit like nipple.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's just my personal preference, you know. Sure, there'll be people out there face palming. I cannot believe that he's not airbrushing each individual piece. But it's just different ways of doing the same thing, isn't it?
Yep. See, I don't care how something is done. As long if it looks good, it doesn't matter how it's done.
Yeah.
There's never a right and wrong.
No. Exactly.
It's like, you know, an artist who has no hands who paints with his feet.
Yeah.
Is that wrong? No, because that's the only way they can paint.
Exactly. It's still art. It's, you know, you're achieving the same thing. That's how I see it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how somebody does it. It's like what comes out at the other end. That's all that's important.
Exactly.
Splotch.
Ross says, I came in to see you. Well, I'm hoping you did, because little bits of me were dying inside, mate.
I could hear this little sound of like little breaking glass sound as little cracks are appearing.
I was there going, he said he'd come to see me. Yeah.
Yeah. I could hear the bottom lip going.
Sounded just like the Jetsons car, that did.
I can't do it. My mate could do that noise perfectly. I don't know how he did it. I can't do that, but my mate Busby could do that noise, that Jetsons noise.
Yeah, the Jetsons car.
Uncannily well. I was always very jealous. He could also do a perfect cricket sound as well, using his lips. I don't know how he did it. It's very strange. He could do it. And he usually did it after I made a joke, and then he'd do the cricket noise, and I'd be like, I hate you.
Yeah. I hate you and all of your cricketness.
Yes. Can I repair this bit now? Let's see. Oh, fudge. Get on.
Damn welcome. Bill says, if I had to mask every little bit of airbrush detail, I'd just rage quit after the first 30 seconds. Yeah, I mean, it's different ways of doing the same thing, mate, isn't it? It's, you know. We do what's right for us, mate. That's how I see it.
We're not making these models for other people. We're making them for ourselves.
Yeah, I once got nagged on a video for painting something on a sprue. Never forget that. And it's like, at the end of the day, it's easier for me to hold the sprue than it is that tiny little bit. But yeah, they got all very, very uppity about it. And it's like, oh, get off your high horse. Yeah. It was a classic take your head out your own arse moment. It really was.
Yeah. You take care of your own business, and I'll take care of mine. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's what some are like. It's just how it is.
Yeah, and of course you can always counter it with the. Well, I went on your channel to see how you do it, and of course, what a surprise! There's nothing there.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, it's like anything. Everyone builds to a way that suits them. There's no right way, there's no wrong way, and that's how I see it.
Exactly.
For me, it's so much easier because I can airbrush the bulk colour.
Yeah.
And then just go around and pick off the detail. It's perfect. It's like, yeah. And I also get to sit there with my tongue out the corner of my mouth whilst I'm paintbrushing. So.
Yeah. That's kind of part of the fun.
Yeah.
You go into quiet thinking mode, don't you? Quiet painting mode.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do like a bit of brush painting, I must admit.
And that gets him brownie points with the misses, you see.
Yeah, because it gets me blood pressure down. So it's like, yeah.
Yep. Gets you out of her way and quiet.
Yeah, I get in the good books for that. It's like, yeah, it can happen, folks. Yes, it can happen.
Yep.
Don't tell everyone, though, but yeah, it does happen.
It's rare, but not unprecedented.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this is vexing me now.
You're driving her a bit nuts.
Yeah, the rein that the guy holds snapped, and I'm trying to get it back into one piece, and it's not quite cooperating.
No.
They have to be more easy line.
You'd be lost without easy line, wouldn't you?
I would. It covers up. I've just got it. Oh, that lined it up perfectly. Hang on. Don't breathe. Don't breathe or move or fart or anything. There we go. I can't touch this model now for at least 6 weeks. There we go. There we go. I've lined up the rein. It snapped just below his hand, you see. And the other one's right, exactly the same. Because when he's sanding it, it bent and snapped.
Yeah.
No, scale modeling. Sorry, Athena. Excuse me. Says, I always paint things on sprues. It makes life so much easier.
Yeah.
Jeff says, Col, it's your model. It's your choice. Now you paint it.
Absolutely, mate. But, yeah.
Bill says, nothing worse than seeing Tamiya extra thin wick all over a nicely painted piece because you know it's never going to look right.
Yeah.
Talking of Tamiya glue, folks, if you've not done it yet and you struggle with the thick glue, get rid of the lid and get an extra thin lid and put it in, because that brush makes the thick glue so much more useful. I know it's really obvious, but I never thought of it until a few months.
That's why you never thought of it.
Yeah.
Because it is obvious, dear.
Yeah. Because the brush is so big and clunky, but just get rid of that. Put an extra thin brush in there. It's great.
Yeah.
Makes the glue pretty much almost usable now.
You were so impressed with yourself, wasn't you, when you told me that?
I was like, I am Ted Genius.
Well, because you convinced yourself that you was the person who discovered this thing, wasn't it? It's exactly. So sweet. Exactly. It's like, yeah.
It's like when somebody pointed out that you can what's that doing? Where you can pull the brush down.
Yeah, you can adjust the length of the brush, yeah.
How many people didn't know that? I'm saying most people didn't even know that. So many people are like, my mind is blown.
I'm surprised you didn't put out a video telling everyone this wonderful new thing that you'd discovered.
I was going to, but I think that's when my camera died.
Yeah. It's like sprue goo. The amount of videos that came out on YouTube about Spruger, it's like, yeah. And
yeah, it's going to be using it for a long time. Put his bits on there.
But yeah, I love making boo-boos. I've got some classic boo-boos.
Hey, boo-boo.
Some classic, mate. Ones that I've done. I did one tonight. I put the drive shafts in and forgot to put the brake discs and the calipers in. It's like, yeah, better take that apart and do it again.
I've got to the point in my life now where whatever I'm building, I'm guaranteed to do at least one bit completely wrong because I skimmed the instructions rather than reading it, or I read them fully and just didn't understand.
Yeah.
I seem to do it more and more lately nowadays that I'm old.
That's normally when you blame Games Workshop for casting it wrong, isn't it?
Yeah. Although in some cases, some of their latest vehicles, it's actually bad, Max. It is actually bad.
Quite sweet. It's like, oh, bless him.
Yeah. I was amazed when Duncan called out one of their vehicles on his video.
Yeah.
Saying this just doesn't fit. It's poorly designed.
Well, he can now, can't he?
Yeah, he can now. Yeah.
But back in the day,
like,
yeah.
Dear God, that's really bad design.
Yeah, Naughty Duncan's very funny.
Oh yeah.
I must admit, it's a freedom he didn't have, isn't it? Let's be honest. He has come alive. I think it's made him, really, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I loved it when I found out that he does reenactments like Napoleonic battles and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, but can't you just see that?
Yeah.
It's part of him, isn't it? You're like, yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, I kind of saw it. Yeah, I should have seen that coming, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
You know, that's up there with Vincent and his cosplay, isn't it? It's like,
yeah.
Yeah. Why am I not surprised? It's like, yeah. It's a huge thing, the cosplay scene.
Oh yeah.
What was I doing? I can't remember. What was I doing, dear?
Balls. You were doing one of them.
No, it wasn't that. There you go. That's what I was after.
The other then.
Feeder says that's old age for you, mate. Yes, old age, mate.
Yep, can't deny that.
Bill say nothing worse than seeing to me your extra thin wick everywhere. Yeah, that's when you get yourself a fiberglass pencil, mate. You can take all the glue off them. Works a treat. For instance, there's a tinsy-wincy little bit there. Just rub it down the side of the glue edge. Gone. That simple.
A fiberglass pencil.
Man's best friend, mate. Especially for me, because if I'm having a bad shaky day, yeah, I tend to get glue everywhere. And it's like, oh, really? Whereas before it could potentially have destroyed a model. Now it's just like, yeah, I'll let it cure and then I'll get the fiberglass pencil out. Give it a stroke, see what I did.
And what about the pencil?
Yes, give it a stroke.
Arsenal.
So we've got a bit of that on there. Okay, so it goes up there and there. There's a tit on the end there. Yeah, happy days.
Got a tit on the end of it.
We'll have a bit of that off of there. A bit on there. Pulleyage, get you some of that. But a really detailed engine. Now that I've taken the chrome off of it, it's like, yeah.
It's not an abomination.
Oh, the kit chrome was bish, but there was a certain stage as it was coming off and getting burnt off by the oven bright that it really had a very, very sexy patina.
Yeah, it was kind of like half the plating had come off and half at the start, and it just looked incredible.
Yeah, it's like,
it looked like actual real metal. Both me and him were like, oh, I wish I could just stop it there.
Yeah. Was one of those. Where's it gone? That's that one. That's that one. Is that it then? No. No.
Easy line job.
You'd be lost without easy line, I'm telling you, mate.
It hides so many sins. You too can look like a professional model that knows what the hell they're doing. Easy line. Available from all good bookshops.
I don't think you've done a Warhammer kit in the last 2 years that hasn't had easy line applied.
Well, even when I don't need to use it, I still want to put it on somewhere, like just because I just like using it. So there's things where I've just put it in just to give to as a thing.
Yeah.
For fun.
It's got a purpose at the end of the day.
Yeah, especially on Orc vehicles where you can cover up like gaps in tubes and pipes rather than fill them.
Yeah.
Because like you look at some of the Orc vehicles with like they've got metal piping, but then they've got like material wrapped around it, like they've put bandages on the steel pipes, kind of whatever, and it's like just add to that. There you go. Nobody would know the difference.
No.
Oh, excuse me, burpulations.
All the elations, burpulations.
Burpularity. No, don't ping off across the desk, thank you. I don't want to alarm you, but I will be done with these two dudes by the end of the show.
Oh, you go careful.
Maybe even before the end of the show.
Get really worried now.
I know, me being efficient in building, it's just not normal, is it?
Yeah. We have the old Fox back.
No, the warranty's gone on that one.
Right. We got a bit of that going on there. Okay, that goes up underneath there. Thusly.
I think I'm obviously learning how to activate peachy mode in building.
Oh, right.
He just builds like a demon. He built an entire box set, army set, in like in 24 hours. I'm like, it's not even normal. It's not even normal.
Vexed you, it did it?
It did. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. How did you do that?
I asked him, I said, how do you even do that? It took me a week to build that. And he's like,
yeah, just did it. Yeah.
When you work at Games Workshop, you kind of have to do it.
Yeah, it's a case of, get it done. Production line, isn't it? It's like...
Yeah. You just learn.
Yeah, everyone says how much they want to work there, and it's like,
I would actually be honest and say I can't imagine anything worse. Because...
Yeah, carry on.
Sorry, my brain kind of paused. I'm trying to think how to say it. Just the thing of like being on the painting team, but having to paint these things over and over and over, and it's like, oh.
It's that old cliche, isn't it? Don't make your hobby your living.
Yeah, it's like, you get like a big army set with like 50 dudes in, and you've got to paint them all to GW standard. You just, you can't take a break. You can't step away from it for a week.
No.
Nightmare. I wouldn't enjoy that.
Yeah. There you go. Build and paint that. Photographers next door. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can imagine it's... But dare I say it, you know what you're up against when you sign a contract, surely. So,
oh, yeah. I mean, I'm sure that, people that are doing it because they love doing that. But I'd be like, no, I wouldn't. I think for me, because painting's a relaxing thing, I couldn't do it on a deadline like that. That wouldn't work for me at all.
I certainly couldn't, because I can go 3 or 4 days without even getting to the bench for various reasons.
Yep.
Yeah. just wouldn't, yeah. When you try to do it to a schedule, it's like, yeah, that's going to work.
Let's do the easy line.
Bill's been working on his wish list for kits, and that Sawyer Arctic Explorer ship with the 3 ton of PE has caught his eye, but I know it would break me physically and mentally, but I'm still wanting it. Do it, do it, do it.
Do it.
Because if you don't, we can all mock you and say, yeah, you should have done that, Bill.
Yeah, we'll just make chicken noises every time you come in.
Yeah.
I mean, not that we don't make chicken noises regularly anyway.
I do when I see photo etch. It's like, yes.
No, it's a different noise that you make when you see photo etch.
Yeah, it's like the glass has got dark. There's nothing there. I see nothing.
I see nothing. Do 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 do. Super glue time. Oh, hello. No use there. I'm so very hungry.
You're hungry, dear?
Well, I thought I'd be good today and just like not really eat anything because I need to stop stuffing my face full of crap all the time. And I thought I'm not really hungry, and I'll just, if I get hungry, I'll have a couple of biscuits or something.
Yeah.
But it's not going to end up that way. I'm going to end up stuffing something down my face because then I need to lose a bit of weight. But no.
Working well for you then, mate. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
I never factor in the fact that I hate feeling hungry. And I feel hungry so very easily. It's like, yeah, you always forget that bit, don't you, Fox? Yeah. Always forget that bit. Yeah, I do.
And that's the thing, isn't it? Like you say, you feel hungry, you're just like, yeah, I need everything to go in my mouth folds.
Yep. I just need to eat all that, and I need to get out of the habit of, like, if I have a packet of X in front of me, I ingest the entire packet. It's like, no, you need to stop doing that, folks.
Yeah, chocolate hobnobs.
Oh God, yeah. I can easily get through a packet of chocolate hobnobs in minutes.
It's the fact that they write sharing pack on it or something like that. It's like, look, that packet is going into being empty. It's not going back in the cupboard with anything left in it.
Well, luckily for me, I don't understand what that word means. So.
Yeah.
I ignore that word. Oh, come on, easy line. Don't stick to the cocktail stick. It's like it won't stick to the model where the glue is. It keeps going off, but then as soon as it touches the cocktail stick with a bit of glue on it, it just welds itself on. I'm like, come on now.
Yeah, now you know it's just mocking you, mate.
No, come on. Stop being a spoon.
You're being a spesh.
Stick for daddy.
That sounded wrong.
It did, didn't it? And then it's sticking to the tweezers. Gosh, oh, no, it's sticking to my thumb. It sticks to everything except the thing I wanted to stick to. Come on now.
Yeah, it's laughing at you now, Fox. It's like, oh, come on, mate. It's supposed to be a Warhammer builder.
Mm. Making me look like a fool in front of all these nice people. And I'm more than capable of doing that myself, thank you.
It's like you're supposed to be a guru.
Yes. Right, I think that is sticked. A little bit. After some challenge. I'll leave that to dry for a moment.
A moment.
Yes. Many moments.
All the moments.
Cadbury special moments. I don't know what that means.
Other moments are available. There is another one of these bells. It fired off somewhere in the man cave.
Did it actually make the noise pew when it did it?
I don't know, mate. I wasn't listening at the time. I was trying to restrain a swear.
Well, you did well with restraining the swear.
It's like, really? All that effort I put into sanding it. It's like, ting. Okay.
It knows.
It knows.
It knows you're on the telly, Bobs.
It can't have gone far, put it that way.
You'll find it.
And I did. Right on top of me sock.
Good. Our national nightmare has come to an end.
Yeah. That's like, yeah, glue that straight on the bottle, Cole, because yeah.
Yeah, don't give it a second chance.
We had a wannabe escapee there.
Thought it could get away with it, but it didn't count on you being badass and finding it.
Yeah, it tried.
Oh, it tried. Do or do not. There is no try.
Try and get that chunk over there. Hey, you don't want to come off, so let's try and get you off. Wait.
Leave him there. Dee Marcus is in, says evening all. Hey, Marcus.
Hey, Marcus, how are you, mate? Lovely to see you. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Lovely to see you.
Yes.
Big wavykins. Purveyor of the best beard in the world.
Oh, yeah. In the world. Athena says, Ross, I'm so sorry you were just called Athena. I guess one of us called him Athena by mistake then. Oh, it was me. Because then he says, Miss Fox can't always get it right. And Athena says, I can't believe in 4 hours' time, 5:30 a.m., I'll have to stop cooking dinner. Ivy wants a slow-cooked chili and it takes 12 hours.
Oh, nice.
I do add ingredients not everyone agrees with. Chocolate. Ooh.
You add what you like, mate. It's your chili.
Yeah. Bill says, it depends on the kit when it comes to photo etch. Some is totally unnecessary, and then other kits really need the upgrade.
It's just devil's metal, mate. It really is. I have a love-hate relationship with it. It loves to hate me.
And you hate it. Or you hate it and it loves to mock you.
Yeah, I tolerate it, don't get me wrong. You know, it depends on the purpose of it. I don't get cutting off a round tubular railing to put on a flat photo etch one. But some of the battleships with all of the conning towers and that, I get that because
you can.
Yeah, you know, you kind of can't get that detail. It's like the cockpit interiors, you know. Yeah, I get that. But flat railings for round railings kind of loses me there.
Yeah, because the idea is it's like it looks a lot thinner and smaller. Yeah, but it's flat.
Yeah, but it's flat to the witch's knocker, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Just don't look right.
It's pretty flat.
Yeah, it's just like, really? But, like I say, you either love the stuff or you don't. You know, it's...
I think it can look really good. It's just an absolute pain in the bum to do.
Yeah. You know, there are people out there like, you know, do photo etch and that's absolutely stunning what they do with it.
Oh, yeah.
Skill level Japan stuff, isn't it? You know, and it's like good for them.
But it's like the benches on Ted's Titanic. You probably couldn't really do that in plastic because they are so small.
Yeah.
They'd look like something on a Revell ship kit, as in terrible. But
yeah. Yeah. SWAT guy. Just saying.
Yeah. I'm always reminded of the anti-aircraft gun on the Winter Garden bit of the Revell U-boat. At least I think it was an anti-aircraft gun. It was just like a blob.
Yeah.
And the rest of the kit looks so good, and this anti-aircraft gun was like made in 1974.
Yeah.
You blow your trousers.
Marcus says there is no love for the metal, only hatred. Yes, mate.
Hatred leads to the dark side.
Marcus loves a bit of metal. Marcus, look at the metal. Look at the metal, Marcus. Look at it. Look at it.
Oh. You know it's bad when Festas trolling you about photo etch.
Well, see, Marcus invited me on his show a while back. So I took on a Metal Earth Black Pearl.
Oh, yeah.
And I may have built the whole Black Pearl on his live stream, and the language, the names I was called, even now I'm still traumatized by. Yeah, he was most impressed with me. Yeah.
Star, not impressed.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. Bar steward, I do believe, was a terminology that I was used many times. It's like, yeah. Like, how does he know?
Bastage.
Yeah. Of course, I didn't mock him when I next went on there. I may have had it on the bench. Full camera shot because...
Oh, yeah. Because it's the way forward.
Absolutely. A Marcus Wibble is wonderful to see.
Is it Marcus that broke a lamp with a Wibble?
Yes, allegedly, yes. He's the Phantom Lamp Basher. Yeah. When he walked past it and hit it with a sucker punch, it was quite funny because it just squeaked as it went. But it was that proper, you know when you're having an argument with yourself and you stomp out the room.
Oh, yeah.
It was one of them.
It was a proper, oh, yeah?
Yeah, mutterings may have been had, and it was like... Yeah.
Spong. Where's my stick gone? Oh, I hate the way cocktail sticks disappear.
So, yeah, it was a proper man's Wibble, that was, and yeah, it went down in history, that one. But, yeah.
Well, I remembered it, and I don't remember things normally, so...
But,
legendary.
Yeah.
That's how you know it was legendary.
It was a good Wibble, I'll give him that.
Ooh, there's a thing there. I can put this... Ooh, there's an idea.
That Wibble we had out does all my part work Wibbles in one, mate.
Epic Wibble of Wibbles.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the Wibble, sir.
Sir? I don't know what this loop thing on the end of the horse's nose, my gas mask is, but it's a perfect place to end a piece of easy line, so it looks like.
Oh, nice.
On the rain. Seems like it's just put there for me, that.
Yeah, perfect placement.
It's perfect. Kajit is proving of this.
Edward Leonard is in, squishy alert.
Ooh.
Hello, Edward. Lovely to see you. He says hello. Hello, Colin Fox, and all the chatty people. Cheers, everyone. Lovely to see you in, Edward.
All the chatty people.
Ross says then he had a tantrum and he hit his computer. Oh, he's progressed into a computer batterer as well now, Ross, has he? Oh, dear. Oh, what's the quiet ones, isn't it?
I'm gonna call him Panda from now on then.
Yeah.
Because if you've ever watched those adverts for that, I think it's like I don't remember where it's from now. It's like some Asian country. It's a cheese called Panda cheese.
Oh, right, yeah.
And it might be Saudi Arabia or somewhere, but the adverts are hilarious because basically the marketing phrase is never say no to panda.
Yeah.
And somebody will say, "Oh, do you want some of this panda cheese?" And somebody will go, "Oh no, I don't want any." And then the next thing you know, this song starts, and there's just this panda stood there, and it just stands there and gives him this deadpan look, and then does something violent, like smash a
panda
keyboard.
look. See what I did.
I see what you did there. Because you should never say no to panda. They're just great adverts. When we finished here, folks, go and Google it.
We love the simple things, don't we?
Yeah. Simple things. For simple
Oh, yeah, it certainly is, mate. But yeah, we are very simple people, though.
Yep.
At the end of the day. It's the simple things that us simple folk like.
Yep. Simple things have simple consequences.
I'd say hello to Edward. It's always nice to see Edward.
Mm-hmm.
It's a swig of tea.
He even tried to blame his poor little cat for the damage, says Athena. Athena, yes. No, Ross even. I've done it again.
Happy days.
I keep calling Ross Athena.
Bill says, I may have purchased Spray Paint Simulator from the makers of Power Wash Simulator today on Steam. And currently I'm painting a bridge that will take 4 hours, but I'm not telling. Happy days, mate. Get the 4th bridge add-on. You'll never stop painting that.
Yep. We need an endless supply of Hull Red. Why is that not sticking? Come on, super glue, do your job. Having a look with the super glues tonight. It's being sent to vex me.
Right, damn you, super glue. You had one job.
Yes, I'm on a deadline here, super glue. I've got 10 minutes, by the way.
Yeah, I have noticed, mate. But yeah, if you need to go a little bit longer, feel free. As long as it's not 4 hours, I don't mind.
No, I'm pretty much done now. Just this one little bit.
What have we got? We got half of that done. Naff off. Take all that space out of it. No, you want to fly right in the middle of my bench.
You having problems with flying machines again?
Oh, yeah, I stupidly had my window open 1 inch in it, yeah.
So careless.
Excuse me, Panzer Cat says Evening Fest Drugs. Hello, Panzer. Long time
Hey,
no
Panzer.
see, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Lovely to see you. Lovely. See you about, mate. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Right, what have we got? Says it warms where you all are.
Yeah, it's not too bad here tonight.
Yeah, it's pretty warm. Pretty warm here.
Oh, this is getting ridiculous. Right, where's me kicker?
That, and we've got 7. Which is that one? Yeah, that'll be getting drilled out. once it's joined to the other bits, of course, because it'd be easier to do then.
Gentlemen, join your bits.
It's like, how could they not drill the exhausts out? It's like, really?
It's kind of basic stuff you think they would have done, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's like, oh, really?
You had one job.
One job. But that's all right. I'm over it now. I'm not, but...
You've moved on past it, but he hasn't.
No, I haven't. No, it's gonna keep me awake, this is.
Never sleep again.
Yeah.
See what you've done, manufacturer.
Gonna be tossing all night at this rate.
Steady.
And turning. Yeah, that'll work. But yeah, that's gonna have to be drilled. Can't leave that like that. That's naff.
Yeah, it's naff days. Yeah, no, solid exhaust pipes. That's not how the world actually works. You think when they go to all the effort of putting the detail on some of the other bits, and they just leave solid exhaust pipes.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Look. Let's just get that focused.
Ugh.
Really?
Rubbish. Really?
It's 22 degrees at 1:30 in my house, says Stephen Haynes. Yeah, that's moist.
That's moist.
Looking at 30.5 in here at the moment.
I know not what
But
the
then
temperature is in here.
I have got aquariums and all of that lot in here, so
Yes.
yeah. And a computer server and
Yeah.
a boiler.
I was quite pleased with the day when I was playing Stalker 2. I've managed to jiggle my fan profiles and other things so that the coolant in my coolant system is only at 39 degrees. That's quite good. I've kind of found that playing in 1440p is the sweet spot for my system for intense games. And it's not that I don't want it to get hot. It's just that I want to keep the fan noise down because the fan noise is the computer's right next to me. So all I hear is fans.
I have a nice fan controller that takes care of all of that for me.
Yep. Oh yeah, I've got software that does it, but it's annoying when you try and play a game and all you can hear is the fans going. It's like,
Those,
it's like Unreal Engine 5 games, just so demanding. It's like, oh.
yeah, but that's the way it is now, mate.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Indeed.
the new fandangled way, isn't it?
Mm. Dee. Right, I think that's. Oh, got to put his wavy stick on, haven't I? And then we're done.
Games are so intensive now compared to what they once were.
Mm. Well, the funny thing is, I'm stuck in the habit of playing everything at 4K, you see, because I'm used to playing at 4K on the console. But I kind of realised I can, if I boost, because on PC, obviously, I can play with more graphical goodness and stuff, and all the extra settings. But the compromise is I have to drop it down from 4K because it can't quite cope with that. So that's fine. So I've got used to that now. Get ray tracing on, but drop it down to 1440p. That's a bargain I'll do. That's a compromise I'm happy to make. 1440p can look pretty damn good. And we are done.
Happy days.
I've got a couple of accessories I've not put on the horse, but I don't think I did that with lawns last week either. So
Fader says it's 14 degrees in Nottingham.
Nottingham. Right, while you're doing that, I'll show people what I've done. So I've done that guy tonight. Horsey Mans.
Happy days.
Horsey Mans. I had to add some easy line to his reins just to hide a bit of a gap where I broke it. That's fine. It goes around these schnoz there. It's quite good. And the other one is the same horse. This guy's got his Lars rifle going.
Oh, nice one.
It'd be good fun to paint these, although it's going to take a very long time because they're all so incredibly detailed.
Panzer says, "Hi, Chaos. Don't know this month's name. Yeah, scroll up, mate. It's a feeder. Next month is a But yeah, it's the poster shop this month.
Yeah.
For one more day, anyway. But
I can't help thinking. Just all I can think of is posters now. When we say Athena, it's like that's it.
Yeah,
it's posters.
Spend a small fortune in there for the workshop.
Mm-hmm. Because somebody had to buy 200 copies of the girl playing tennis with the bottom.
Oh, did you?
No, I'm thinking of you with the workshop. Fill it with stuff like that. I never had the tennis playing girl. I did have
no, with the workshop, I was always conscious of the girls that came in, so I didn't have anything in there of porn or anything because, yes, not what they want to see, is it? Let's be honest.
No. I had a Ferrari Quattrovalvole, whatever that Ferrari was. I don't know why, because I didn't even like those kind of cars. I just bought it because it was a car.
Yeah, Ferrari Testarossa. We all had that poster. Lamborghini Countach. The white Lambo. It's like, yeah, a staple of every boy's bedroom wall, that was.
See, I always wish I had a Who Framed Roger Rabbit poster on my
Really?
yeah, because I was into drawing and cartoons at the time. I was budding, trying to get into like cartoon arts. I used it more as.
You was about to say you was a budding artist, wasn't you?
I was a budding artist. Unfortunately, I'm still a budding artist. I never got past the budding stage. I never quite reproduced. And I had some Iron Maiden posters.
Yeah.
I'll have you know. I didn't even like Iron Maiden. I had Stranger in a Strange Land, and I had Aces High. Is that the one with the Spitfire cockpit?
Yeah.
Just because they were well painted. And again, I like them.
Yeah. Oh yes.
And I went to my local bookshop and scarved a load of like book posters off them for free. They were on for books nobody's ever heard of, and never will.
Art of Derek Riggs. Good book. Anyone and everyone should go and get a book.
The Art of who?
Derek Riggs, the guy that done all the Iron Maiden Eddie work.
Oh yeah, I know that name.
Which I have all up my right arm because it's beautiful work. What have I done tonight? I have built an engine, a gearbox, and suspension unit.
Ooh, all that detail, and they give you solid exhaust. It makes no sense.
Yeah, it's like, really? Why would they do that?
That's going to look mint when it's got the metallics on it.
Yeah, so, yeah, looking forward to getting that all sorted. Now I've got to drill out all the exhaust. I started drilling out the distributor cap ready for all the leads. So, so that is my really basic contribution today. Not an awful lot done there. Well, there is, but...
Quality, not quantity.
Exactly. But yeah, it's fun. So I've got the other bank to do on that side. And then, yeah, get that all sprayed its base colour, obviously after priming. Sit and brush paint all the detail on that then. Excuse me, happy days.
Well, I've only got one horsey left now, so I'll try and do that offline this week. And then next week, I might be painting my big orc thing.
Oh, nice one.
Orc wagon thing.
Yeah.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, that was good, that one, wasn't it? It's like, yeah.
That was a moth, that was.
Yeah, no, it wasn't actually. It was a little tiny midge, mate.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Hell of a bang then for a midge.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I wouldn't zap a moth, mate, because I'm not that strong. No, them little midgy things, you know, they're only about yay big, but... Right, Stephen Haynes is off. Yes, we're off ski now as well, folks, so we will be bidding you all farewell and all of that lot. Farewell, feel the musical coming on there. So big thanks to all of you that came in and joined us both tonight. We really do appreciate you all coming in and spending your Friday evening with us two pillocks. Keep an eye out because we are going to be dropping in some additional streams at some point on this channel, so bear that in mind. So just currently doing some artwork for various iterations of a Wednesday show. We'll be back on Friday for more frolicking fun and goodness, folks.
Yes.
Until then, look out for Marcus tomorrow night over on his channel. He's a good mate of mine and he's doing a live, so I can pop over and keep him company, share the love, say we sent you. So until then, folks, we'll catch up with you on the next one. Stay safe and well. Bye-bye for now.
Adios, amigos.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down,